only here for the good times.
Welcome to another episode of No Skipp. Ikamu singa with the most. Intwana yasezola. You know, always ngihlezi ngihamba nezinja zami. Inja yakho no King's Jokes. What up, my dog?
Sibonga sihambile sabuya saphinde sahamba sabuya bafithi. Today isiphethe a new episode bafithi nangibamba abanike mkhosi.
Yeah, bafithi. Yeah, today size something new. Ngoba kula manye episode you were looking and bonang artist today. Sine artist igama lakho Vino Vana. What's up, dog?
Yeah.
What's up, dog?
Vino.
Yeah, bafithi. So Vino Vana, what's up, dog?
Easy my king, wena.
Good is good, dog.
The best.
So Vino mfethu, as much as mfethu ayithola sikulandile la na kule podcast, you have fans, dog. Do you know that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that one.
So you know, Skipp on a year like immediate man. I told ifuna like when I told sazi ngawe like izinto eziningi I told.
Sure.
So mfethu ucela usitshele ukuthi ubani igama mfethu.
Give Vino Vana Bafana Mbhele Vilakazi Working.
Sure.
Ngikhulela khona.
Bafana wakabani?
Bafana Mbhele.
Mbhele.
Bafana Mbhele asibonga.
Sure. Ngikhulela khona eKasi ngithola alongside vele nina ngithola obviously nazi ukuthi kama nona zithu yabo. Yeah, sure. Basically ngikhulela khona umuntu wala.
Oh, like us.
Yeah, like us.
Wala too. Yasibonga abafethu umfethu wala too. Wala too. Akekho ekudini wala too zana.
So manje legama lelo Vino Vana Vino. So like it's, yeah.
So okay igama ubafana. Ngithola so ngikhule like ngintwana ba Vino. Ngithola amathama amanki amncane Vinos abo Vinos. Ngithola mungithena amapopcorn amungithena amakipip abo Vino. Kasi ngithola ntona yami Vino Vana ngithola that's way ngiformulate this gama Vino Vana because like there's no point in like capping wenza into engasuyiyo ngithola so Vino Vana just stay ngithola into engikhule nayo basically.
Sithathini uVino Vana igama onikwa
Abalandeli nabantu baseKasi. Ayithola abantu abamkhulisile ayithola.
Amafena nevali.
Yeah, izinja zakhona ayizibheka igama elinice macala. Vino azikhona abo Vino phela abo Vino kakhulu bathola ediskini. Ayithola manje sesino Vino artist kusho ukuthi sazoba-dribula ke kusho ukuthi like me.
Nah, kanjani like there's a whole lot of music coming, you know, so like a different style, something they've never seen.
First before angifuni like say deep ku music athi saqale lapha. Yeah, sase ayithola. So manje ngitshele ke like iskela like ukelezeva.
So iskila ngisikeze okay, most of iskila ngisikizela eZola. Ngizole so ngicala primary eZola ebusisiwe. Busisi primary school ngithola from grade R going up to grade 4 and then after that ngaya eSulihle eSezola 3. Yeah, yabo Sulihle ke Sulingathi ngithola they used to critique that school ngithola because ngaya khona eZola 3 then that was like from grade 5 to grade 7. So ngaphuma grade 6 because we had to relocate from Zola to a Pennyville. And so we've been relocating just ngithola mawulidi.
Like endaweni ewansikhathi
Yeah, mawulidi angithi naye she wants better so she always relocates or something.
Manje lapho uyintwana so like wokhopha kanjani like ngoba ulibe la shifter and uyintwana uyenza abangani after 2 months you gone ayithola.
I'm not gonna lie, it was hard because you know every time mawufika you don't have to make friends because you might move. You might move and those friends maybe like just one of that like one friend ngithola ufuna ukubhenga house. Akubona nakhruntana as ama-chance futhi fast riding yabo obviously sinini yakupletela sinini sinazishisa sinini sinidloma nonke ngithola something like that. Yeah, but we've always been relocating from Zola to Dobsonville, Pennyville, Cosmo back to the hood.
Odithimus.
It was like just young Tony, an unstable young Tony environment. Like you always had to relocate.
Oh, it was hard, ne, nigga.
Yeah,
Kunzima, ne?
it was hard. It was hard. It was really hard.
So manje like i-personality yakhe ivele ibe njani like eskela like okay not like eskela exact ayithola like
High school.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, high school. Yeah,
High school. That's where I started experimenting. That was okay as well.
Vana, khona.
Cool, and then you get there. I'm in my okay church course. Church course it up V. Yeah.
High school now.
High school. Yeah. Alongside Nobantu Vilakazi. Nobantu
No,
Vilakazi singing
Tula.
chick. Yeah.
I went,
She was my classmate. Yeah.
Shout out to Nobantu.
Shout out Nobantu. That's my chick. That's my
akushuthi
girl
isikela
right there.
senu vele kahle yeah ngathi like bavele ba endomali asibahlanganise labantu laba ama-artist asibahlanganise endaweni eyi-one maybe bangayenza something ayithola bheka manje ayithola it's dope dog ayithola
Yeah.
okay manje like icale da like isikela sakhe indaba yomusic
Now it's say younger than that because Nkuli like my roommate like years older. So and it's a household, it's a family house. So my already in Karachi. So she always leaves me behind. And so I'm Hispanini, Michael Jackson and so on. So Asha, that type of thing, it gets you like, engaging in that music thing. Now you wanna be an artist. So from my Ash, now so I imitate her.
shayitala zakhona isitayela sakhona nje ayithola so you were young ne.
Yeah, I was dead but my 18 around the same time Sesuli.
Bhala like ucale nini like so ukuthi manje
Okay.
angisamameli sengifuna ukumamelisa abantu mina ukuthi ayithola
Okay. Ukubhala I'd say ngali grade 10 and 16. That's when I started like experimenting with different genres of music. About Eminem, about Busta Rhymes, I kind of different cadences. I want to kind of deliver the same. So yeah, it kind of get me. You kind of start mimicking lento le umuntu oyishoyo, and then now I want like create a flow, and then you start getting deep technical now. So palama bars. So I find out and structure. No man, kulume. I want there's a certain way to put it. And so yeah, that's when like Natalu script
manje age like bona ngakhi like straight
16.
Type of music you boy made on this goddamn the way.
I grew up like my different like the variety of music, jazz, soul,
R&B like konke ndoda kwaito that time yeah. So manje uvele wahlanganisa wayenza like so like istyle sakho leso uthi uvele wahlanganisa or like
yeah istyle sami I'd say like okay just to be real with you my dog I remind you watch TV. Yeah, what up, dog? Yeah, what's going on? Like, when you're not see, like you're not used to that kind of environment. And so I'm so what I feel so you kind of alienated maso because uzama kumimika izinto ozibona TV, my video, nan. So it kind of put you in a cage. It's okay now. Sigmele ube one. And so that's where you kind of now focus more on the craft. And so that's when you become you develop like to become someone better or you like you're more about Eminem. I'd say Eminem played like a huge influence in my life and in writing music.
like the way we play wakahlanganisa amagama ama-syllabus wakhe
Done technically like she's trying to be prominent in the whole thing.
maruka uyakubonisa ukuthi yena book smart
Yeah, he is book smart. Like no, for sure. Ufele grade 9 grade 3. Remember that. Ufele grade 9 grade 3. But he was good in some subjects, let's say English. That's when
mara uyamuzwa uka ukuthi like makakhipha like uvele uzibone ukuthi lento genius lento le
very like he's such a genius dog. Ngendlela yokuthi I character na I portray he tells you ukuthi like in the face of whatever you're like of adversity at that point. Whatever adversity you might be facing, like come on, ubhedlela abantu abayingabezingaki leza ku 8
it might be like amaranda ayi-4
I1
like
wazinqwaba zonke in the face of adversity you must stand up regardless relentlessly so you must be relentless ubone ukuthi ani abantwana uyabheda hayi ongazenzininga la suka la dog uyabheda it makes you want to fight more prove them ukuthi I can do this. You know, I've
Ngoba
been
yena
doing this.
ukavele kule move nayo sponsile kaphela mfethu 8 mali phela 8 mali nekasi so yena bekasuka le belungini aze kayiye kasi so ayithola and manje mabafika la belungini like abam accept bamtshela wena umlungu ayikho into ozositshela yona in ayithola yeah ayithola manje na he has something to prove fana njengayo now you have something to prove ayithola yeah so like music, was it your first choice, like, or like were you talented kwizinye izinto, like ibhola?
Okay, at first
Before music was TV, like be a presenter.
Okay. Njengathi ke kanje.
Yeah, I've always aspired to be a presenter because like we are more than you know man. This person just like you. Mdumnyama, like outspoken, personality yakhe, bubbly. It makes you wanna now do that. You first emulate and then you wanna do it now. And then at some point you find yourself doing it. It's just with the dedicated much time towards perfectly crafty presenting like Nina. And so you guys have it on lockdown. I still have a long way to go. Yeah, young so. Yeah.
Okay, manje ka khoni out ubani Seshmoola.
Seshmoola the plague, that's my yo, shout out my boy,
Yeah,
shout out my boy.
shout out.
The plague is on Mamo.
Yeah,
Tako. Yeah, sure.
So yeah, Seshmane. So like how did your guys meet?
I'm a little play as my dog. So njengoba ngisho ngikhulile kasi ne.
Seshimthole kanjani?
So we like I said previously, which is Lucas relocated from one place to another. So around the same time, since like Cosmo, there was an incident that occurred in my life, and so it kind of like changed the nigga's life, and then in a dramatic way, dog. And so because you know that's where I lost my mom's, and so that's when I lost my mom's, and then it was kind of like since I've been doing music has always been like a coping mechanism for me. I gotta express what I'm going through. It's therapeutic for me.
Yeah,
Music.
So after all that relocating stuff and stuff like that, so yeah, Sashali Cosmo, and then it happened during COVID times, 2019. I had a job. I was working. I remember at Deep Sloot. I was working at Deep Sloot, and then I had to relocate from a Cosmo because that's where I was staying with my mom's, and then I had to go to a Deep Sloot. And then I also did some damage in terms of music, whatever. But now, like, you know, kids sing along to the hooks, even now, someone performing, you know. So I had to relocate to a Deep Sloot and stay there. After staying there, you know, I'd check in some time there and there. I'm to plan, you know, live a little, I'm to Rex and then wait up back to Spain. And then one time, it was Monday, 5 o'clock shift AM. I get the call saying my old lady just passed away. And so it was kind of like traumatic for me during that time. I even quit work because I couldn't cope. I'm starving too much. And so I just want to I'm a lone wolf. So I had to go back to a Cosmo, just sit there in the house when I got there. It was like, you know, just soaking in like, ukuthi uma uleli bheka khona ngabe kunuka kanjani uphekwe kanjani ngithola. So yeah, just to cut the story short, and then it happened with now after she died. And then we get the real deal. She doesn't own the house. Now we have to go back to the hood we were originally from, Nizola. Shout out my dog. Now we get back to the hood. So in Kasi, I'm doing music. Now of course my hat niggas was doing music. BBG, that's my gang. And so shout out BBG Black Belt Gorillas. That's what we are. Black Belt Gorillas. So God Gene Gang, that's the slogan right there. Shout out to God because we got the godly DNA. So now I land back here. The cool is all, you know, I'm searching for artists to work with. And so the people to sort of like to engage, feature in songs and sort of different vibes, like hip hop, Komu, piano, Afro, whatever genre, just to be like diverse, cater for different audiences. And so I be in one box.
Wena mina ngoba ngi-hip hop artist ngizoba hip hop artist ngoba manje ebhekile nala eMzansi like ama-artist we-hip hop analowo mqondo loyo ukuthini ngoba manje mina ngi-hip hop artist angangitsheli ngepiano angitsheli ngeqomu like yabona like ayisebenzi maphi yabo Casper like bayabenefit kule nto leyo ushaya ipiano yabenefit yabuya ku-hip hop bese imkwatele la nini ukuthi hayi yasibhitreya yayithola makabheka manje ubuyile yayithola uyenzani Abashayivisi nalkhiphile ini 018.
Yo, shout out to Kes one time. On Kesma, that's like one of the people I aspire to become like in terms of like as a whole, as an artist. I'm sorry, he's well developed. He's smart. So the majority of of the people may not understand what's coming because it's a transition. You can't stay in one box. And so just like in my situation, it's a transition, move from one place.
Man, at some point nayakunceda.
Right.
So
Yeah, uhlalisha hip-hop pen. Mina ungena upande ngojezi.
mathi siphele sihlezi sila izola mfethu manje that's why nesitresende mfethu uhlezi ngumasini maybe I think kadane masabaphi ngizoba mebubani uLloyd maybe igama lesilungu nyana ngochi yabo phela songucheese da
Right. Lloyd.
yeah izinto ezinjalo ayithola. Yeah.
So I finally land back as I'm on the search for these different artists to work with. I come across Umenzi. I grew up with Umenzi, aka Complex. Said I'm my boy Complex. That's my boy. And so that's my boy. That's my boy right there. That's Complex. It's on mom. And so yeah, I tell him, man, dog, I'm doing music. He's even surprised because we grew up pushing it like ET. That's so too. That was the last time he's blowing like that, right? Young so is that I'm a top or I'm a Pokemon, I'm a Dragon Ball, young so I want my car from me.
Ngazi ukuthi like in the near future
It was a win or lose situation. Sometimes I'm shy, sometimes I'm shy.
Phela nabo wazi ukuthi ithazo noma kusimba kuphela. Bese isimba kuzithola ithazo.
Sharp. I'm a click, I'm a gold, I'm a silver. Now this is
I'm a
normal.
Pokemon.
You baba.
Now I tell him I'm doing music. He's like, yo, dog, relax. So check. I don't think he believed me at first, and then obvious. And then second time around, we had because almost next to each other, so that's where he catches a cab. Now I'm chilling there outside, just smoking a J, just frustrated. Say, guys, man, so you call niggas say they want to hit you back. Now when they're supposed to hit you back, they don't hit you back. Then you finally go check on them. Now it's like, you bitch, what the fuck you checking up on me for? I was
abantu basemkhonto yaba.
Bappies got cool, don't come to peace. So it's cool. And then Complex Friday, I tell him second time around, dog, and show music. Man, that's when he's like, okay, it's a chance and it's a mom. Abo fresh, shout out my boy Fresh, Freshinista, shout out my boy Shimza, Shimi Shofa, and so Bashimane Shabalada, shout out my boy Mula the Black. That's when I came across Mula the Black. And so to answer your question, sorry to take time, but Mula the Black, that's when I came across him. So he's like, Usha Sam, Mula like is a OG original quiet artist.
This is
He's
a
an artist.
yeah.
He's a right round artist. He's well off. He's well off. Shout out my boy Moon the Black. That's how I came across him. And then we started making music. And then you can check us out on the social on the music platforms too. We also there we have an EP we took out September, I think. Tulan Bafana.
Bafana yiyo like ngifuna ukubuza ngayo like nalenza kanjani kali like uyalizwa man like isandla khona man different like
it's a fusion of
and the EP ne
kind of Tulan it's an EP, it's a 4-track EP.
Okay, so manje uwe usesh nobani?
No, Freshinista.
Freshinista
is his younger brother. Yeah.
Shout out to Fresh.
It's all family.
So hlangana ku-tournament PlayStation.
Fresh.
He'll knock you out. He's the coach. He's the man. Shout out Freshinista. Yeah. And then it's kind of like me relocating. You get the taste of different environments. You get to see how they act. I want to know this is spoiled, how they talk, and my influence.
Don't tell me, my father don't do
Right. Now, most of the time I have to speak English now. Because of this. That's what my mommy told me. Now you have to play along to suck up because whatever cheese balls let the PS Google. And so now you have to suck dick in a way. And then Jada PS, and then it's kind of weird because now when Aksu, you keeping so my identity too because now so no vashikas. Man talk. Yeah, Vino. Yeah, no Vino. No Bafana. Yeah, even if it's Bafana, but it's a different Bafana, and so it's a different tone. And so now it's many players who English in a way good now, so incorporate now to this music thing. So in a nutshell, it's the kid having different tastes of environments. It's the burbs basically, and then outer sekas fusing in one jam, having in one intent to go panda so sebenza. That's one of my favorite jams. Sebenza to go panda so panda. It's also inspirational because if you had Alela Umona the Black, shout out Umona one time. Umona the Black, he's technical with it. So I want like if you kind of listen to more, it's kind of like real stories, real stories. Umona the Black, like real stories, no cap, no cap.
Storyteller.
Storytelling, like groovy
Like
jams, whatever you name it.
we
He's
are relate kuyo lento le like
there's no way he won't because ukhuluma lifestyle he's OG, he's real. That's one of the things in Mfandela Gayo. He's real. I'm sorry. Now, yo, that's one of the OGs I look up to. I told him, "What's dog? Look, on some real, on some real shit. I told him, "What's jam?" He killed me. He murdered me on that jam. And it was a feature. It's my jam featuring him. Man. He killed me on that jam. Yo, Sevens on Tulan Bafana. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Because yes, he just expresses Kunjani. I'm sorry. Like Medio Panda. It's also edutainment in a way. They let you now. If you enjoy a shoot to let you say edutainment because he kind of breaks it down and advise, which no matter how hard it can be, imagine it does it all. Right. So yeah, man, that's how the jam came about. And then from right there, how he just approached that song, it was just authentic and I loved that. And then from right there, it was just made like different kind of music, a lot of music. We have a lot of music.
Oh, go on, I know vault.
Yeah, in the vault, to finally vault, to Savannah, because you know, situation, circumstantial.
Sayiphuza sayibhema nendawo. Savannah.
Yo ngazi macala
Amfaka umkhozi naye.
hayi ma viewers angisumbhemi never fit ngiyashontsha namhlanje ngoba siphethe umbhemi
My bad.
angibhemi ngathi ngiyabhema
My bad.
angibhemi
My bad.
obvious athi naye namhlanje kudlala i-Chiefs Chiefs ne-Pirates manje ngitshele like yabo kule EP ngiyalibona lihlangene ne ubani engineer la executive producer
Complex in terms of mixing and mastering.
yeah
And just basically the whole trajectory of the whole EP. We boy, we like executive, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say upete because it's different, you know. It's a body of work of people, different people putting one piece together. We all play a part, so no one is prominent than the other. We all equal.
so like engineer
we engineer.
Seshmoola
No, Seshmoola, well, he can do it, but not like he's more strong lyrically.
an engineer
And complex means yeah, that's my boy.
menzi complex nika value
Ngoba mina
complex
khona le omentionile le ophuma nayo le ushimza.
Shimza, yeah.
Yo,
Hold on.
Ushimza stuff sakhe talk yo.
Okay.
Yeah, uyabulala. Shimza talk. Yo,
For sure. Shout out
talk
Shimza.
ngisazowaletha
Shout
pheka
Yo,
ngithi uyazi
show me
isebenza kanjani talk. Yo uyabulala talk.
For sure.
Ngoba khona engalikhipha samnika lana amachita.
Shimza the producer
Yeah.
For sure.
the producer
For sure.
Producer.
Shimza the Bashimane Shabalala. If you check him out, audio boy, hey,
Shimza mfethu ngithwena
that boy
khumbula
about to drop
waproduce
heat.
ingozi mfethu.
Right.
yeah tubeka baqala
No, my boy, he does the most in terms of like production and so the arrangement of thing. He also like Joba Ngisho, he plays a part. Everyone plays a part. So complex, we also mix Amastar. So ngizo record mina noShimza and then uShimza arrange structure yonke into arrange ama-sound and then complex izokala mix and then Amastar. And then we all take like, you know, a decision. Grand or grand. How do we hear? We all sit down, just, you know, break the whole thing down and then make an executive decision to okay, are we letting it out? And then that's how we just basically work.
so manje ubani lo means like yena uyi-producer like phela arape
Oh, he fucks around in the stew. Like he does like a lot of, you know, bars. He just freestyles in his school. But
Number 1 Seshmoola, number 2
yeah, and then the
like
fresh
ngama
new
bars, like ngama like verse on verse.
Yes.
Number 1
Ubani ongakumela
Number-
sithi nakudaphela ihleli laphana.
I would-
Uzosiphenibhekayo.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real, right? I want to keep it real. So, shout out my boy Mula the Black one time, you know. But you know, like Mula didn't did whatever he did. So I'm also gonna do what I'm gonna do, or done what I've done, and sort of to sort of like prove that I got what it takes, or I am what it takes.
Yeah.
Tako.
Yeah, but it's not like competing for that number 1 spot. Because it's a different approach for me. Kanye West is one of the artists that kind of also aspire to become like breaking new boundaries, like not being in that one thing. It's not about the bars. Okay, but in the black community, it is about the bars.
Like nokubeka amagama like
Right.
rhyming, wordplay,
Rhyming scheme. I would
Like in terms of that, fuck it, they can touch me.
I mean,
They can't
Kanye
touch
West
me.
doesn't him touch on
I'd say in the hood, nah, no prideful talk, whatnot. But like in my whole space, I feel like nobody can take it away from me. Like I'm it. I'm not faking it. I'm it. I'm trying to say link up, which I've been looking for niggas to work with.
Yeah.
I'm the one going out to go look for them.
I'm an artist.
I'm an artist. Yeah, so I pull up in the stew. Yeah, so some artists they don't know how to write verse in the studio. They prefer to sheep eat and then so they want to
Yeah.
she and guys spacing yana. So me, I like that adrenaline feel with monkey and shit. You gotta deliver.
Yeah.
So you gotta like stitch up a little 8-bar. I'm told from 8 to 16. I'm told you gotta have to deliver, not to prove a point to them, which you can, but just to grow now in the process with your dog. Yeah, I'm trying to eat from this, and I'm trying to tell a story. I'm trying to express something.
Yeah, but I feel like like you kahle la describe like we are it's only I keep like my friends with what type of person are you? It's all on music.
Right.
So like no. It's all like maning like I'm artist la like ngiyababona abo fresh like izola to import na artist abaya macala. It's all as much as now ukhona khona ezinye ezangale eThairodini khona ezale phezulu it's all. So like khona mina like ngisafuna feature it's all ngoba ngizwile isound la kancane ngimamelile mfethu because vele it's all mele understand wena before ufika it's all. So ngicave ne-style sakho so kumamelile kancane kule EP it's all. Feel ngathi mfana i-style sakho la izolo singa-add ntwana something singapusha something la izolo it's all.
For sure.
So no like music no vibe la kuwo yini kwaito or hip hop.
Njoba ngisho like a variety of music. First on my top list, hip hop. I'm a piano. Sorry for that. I'm a piano, Afro, and then trap. Yeah, that's how I keep it.
So ikwaito like when manje like mangathi umuntu drop kwaito like when you feel kanjani kwaito.
Quite like okay. Shout out to Seshmoola one time. Njoba used to have a lot of music. No, Sesh. There's a lot of music we've made. So it quite have like quite that do quite. You'd say like when you're in that space you would check quite like I'm fully immersed. Would you don't sekas and so. So that was a very season with it. So we don't get in that vein, in that zone, which we don't sekas expressing because you are we analyze it like very sekas. So you have to deliver with the full essence, to be technical with it, which was statement, like to start a statement, like a sentence, jotting down like 8-bar.
Manje like
dog, it's crazy. There's one joint. Wait, there's this joint that we did with Seshmoola. It's Chilas. It's called Chilas.
Yeah.
So it's how does it go? Shit. How does it go? Shit, I forgot it. But we're gonna come back to it as
So good.
Yeah, but you have to be in that zone. Which feature quite. Akwazi ukumshiya ngoba ushaye hip hop or ushaye trap or ushaye because me I believe ukuthi abona amapiano ingcose kwayo.
Yeah.
Because if you can see how they express.
Yeah, house kanjalo negqomu.
Right.
Like kahle singabiza ngani ikwade ze umbrella.
Umbrella.
For matata lapho.
Gave birth to Amapiano. The lingo,
Hey.
it's all Mapiano.
Yeah.
That's why
mean,
ngithi
quite.
mina namanje kwaito for me ne-relevance yakhona for me still like khona.
There's a hit song. Yeah, when this hit song. Wait, this hit song. She does. She does.
Sishwike ngane